Hi again. Today we're going to be looking at the Sombrada 3-count drill. Now, I've already put out a video on the actual drill and the body strips from the 3-count Sombrada. What we're going to look at today is a strike sequence and lock flow that follows that first level of sequencing. So just to recap, if you remember, our Sombrada drill consists of an angle 1, an angle 3 and an angle 6. And for the purposes of this particular drill, we're going to be using a palm down checking position. We do that from the other side. It's an angle 1. I return to 3, Rik returns to 6, and we control the arm. Now our first body strip, if you remember, was to put his stick behind the body and peel it off. Now our strike sequence. You can have any strike sequence you want. The one that I teach in my schools is to do a horizontal slash or a strike to the opposite arm, a diagonal slash across the collarbone, cut through the body, sunk it to the eye, then I tappy, do a sidewinder and take control of the left hand once again. So that's the basic striking sequence. I'll show you that again. 1, 3, 6 please. 1, 3, 6. I strip, strike. That's my finishing position here. And again. 1, 3, 6. Strip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the sidewinder. Now, when I go from my sonky to the sidewinder, I tappy onto an open position. Taking control of the wrist again, ready for an outward wrist twist. That's the takedown. This is basic from Jiu-Jitsu Kotegayashi. So 1, 3, 6, 1, 3, 6, strip, strike sequence, and throw. This works all the way through the sequence. If I do strip number 2, 1, 3, 6, I feed the punyo, get the strip, strike, 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 through on the sidewinder. Again, I have the Kotegayashi lock to throw. Sorry, one more time. 1, 3, 6, feed the punyo, strip, strike, sequence, to lock. On the next one, number 3. 1, 3, 6. I open, lock off. There's the disarm, and again I just follow the strike sequence through to the wrist lock. And again, 1, 3, 6. 1, 3, 6. Open, punyo, feed off, strike sequence through. Take them. Next, number 4 is the uppercut, which he attempts to snake disarm. Disarm, pull out, follow the strike sequence, wrist lock. Next, number 5 is against the thrust. So I thrust and he grabs instinctively. And it's going to change a little bit, we'll get there in a second. There's my disarm. Now, if he still has hold of the stick, I have a problem. I can't necessarily do the strike sequence. I have a little technique for that. My left hand is going to just reach across and grab his wrist. I turn it over, and the stick comes out of the arm. I can strike across. Now I follow the same strike sequence, but on the opposite hand. Now this will give me a center lock. Okay, so number 5 differs slightly, but I call this universal Sombrada. We'll get to that in a minute. The whole thing loops around. I'll do it from this angle. 1, 3, 6. I thrust. He grabs instinctively with this arm. So you see how he keeps hold. He may not. If that hits him on the feet, he's probably going to let go. Let go from me, Rik. If he does that, I can just continue with the same strike sequence, and I end up where I was before. But if he keeps hold of it, I need to get rid of his grip. So my left hand releases, just comes straight down, thumb to the outside of the fist. I rotate anti-clockwise and lever the stick out. I can strike with the backhand, and now I just follow the same strike sequence that we were using before. Because it's on the opposite arm, I will now get a center lock position here. That's all I need. One more time, full speed. 1, 2, 6. thrust, boom. Move on. Here's the strike sequence. Centre lock is on. Next, come on this way. We did the body disarm, and again we're now back to this outer wrist lock takedown. Last time for me, Rick. 1, 2, 6. I can disarm, strike sequence, and we're through. So very quickly, one all the way through. Number 1, behind the back, here's the strike sequence, and the wrist lock. Number 2, I feed the punyo, get the disarm, strike sequence, lock. Number 3, I open, punyo, lock off, get the disarm, strike sequence as before. Up, down, pull out, strike sequence. Next, with the thrust, it keeps holding, engage, strike sequence, centre lock. And finally, off the body, strike sequence, and lock. So that's adding in from the Sombrada to the body strips into a simple strike sequence followed by lock controls either off the weapon holding hand or the other arm. Once again, I hope you enjoyed that. Next time we'll look at how we develop that a little bit further, and we'll be looking at some sparring drills also. See you next time. Thank you.